Welcome to Black Love Matters, with this service a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
or finding Anna Brock Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Who is you?
I'm Neil,
And I'm Nyambi.
and this is episode 384.
Yeah,
We back in this mug.
we back. Y'all was checking on us. People was like, "Is you on the sick and shut in? Is y'all done? Y'all said you was gonna do a closing episode if you ever was gonna be done." Now they were doing 4 agreements on us. Is you gonna be impeccable with your word? Y'all said y'all be back, and now you ain't back.
Be sure to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher, and follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's black with no K. What's going on, baby?
Oh, y'all, it's been a few weeks. It feels so good to be back. Just thank y'all for your grace as we got ourselves together, as we made this cross-country move, low-key. And don't worry, we got some stories for you, so we'll share. But over these past, 2.5 weeks we've been gone, we just got a lot of good rest. I didn't realize how much rest I needed. I'll let Neil speak for himself if he needed any of the rest.
I needed all the rest.
But I think I needed mental rest. I needed physical rest. I need spiritual rest. And don't get me wrong, I feel like I still got a couple more sleeps in me, but now I got enough in my energy bank to kind of push forward and just connect with the community a little bit more. I don't know who need to hear this word, but if you need to take a rest, go take a rest. We're going to be here when you get back. So grateful for that. And we moved to Detroit. Like I said, we're going to talk about that a little bit later in the podcast. And more importantly, I feel like this has been a super reflective time, Neeram, for us. Y'all know I usually like to be in my reflective bag. And it's been a minute since I've done it. And I think it's because we've been moving so quickly in the last couple of years. And two, I'm a cubicle warrior, and I'm a cubicle warrior in Silicon Valley. So time for reflection and pause is often put on the back burner. It's just been something that's just super regenerating in being able to truly reflect. Reflect and give gratitude, right? Because but God. Shout out. And happy Easter Monday too, y'all. Listen, y'all know. Nyambi ain't gonna get through this podcast without talking about the Lord. We'll get to that a little bit later though. Lastly, since y'all also be talking about I don't be caring about my sorority and my sorors. Hey, Sorors, did y'all see that Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated documentary, 20 Pearls, was narrated by our soror, Felicia Rashad. It premiered on the Xfinity channel. I don't know where that's at. I'm
assuming that's only on Comcast.
It's on the Xfinity channel, and it's like the B by Black or B something. You know how they be giving us our special channel. You know how Fox got Fox Soul that I watch all the time and Neeram hates me to watch. Xfinity got the same variety in it, and it came on this past March 26th. I'm not sure why they didn't wait till a more significant day in the sorority, but
like Founders Day or
let
something?
me come on back. Listen, Nyambi, I just gave gratitude. This is good Black news. So the premiere of the documentary 20 Pearls, the story of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Like I said, it started the March 26th. Oh, it's the newly launched Black Experience on Xfinity channel. They don't be trying to hide it at all, do they, huh? Neeram, how do you feel about this? Like with this push for affinity spaces, right? Because that's what it is. All around. So everything from this Black, oh no, I keep getting it wrong. Black Experience, I think to Charlamagne and his crew, the Black Effect Network. Do you like that they just call it explicitly, this is for the niggas? Or do you want something more finessed? As far as I want your marketing hat. I know how I feel as Nyambi because it's easy just to find Black things. But does that coding then put it at a disadvantage already?
It depends. I think it's a catch-22.
Yeah.
Just on the fact that, yes, we need more Black stuff.
Yeah.
And if they're going to put all the Black stuff
in one area,
it becomes BET again.
What is the difference? I'm about to say somebody rolling in their grave, but I'm gonna let them rest. I ain't even gonna say his name. I'm gonna let him rest.
But I do think that having it there, it's good because it's easy to find, and having what they say, lifting up Black voices and things of that sort, that is great. But I think what happens is then, if the things don't perform, then they're like, "Oh, we did it. We did all this.
We tried it with you niggas."
And then they take all the funding away.
But then they put it on channel 3078.4.
Yeah.
For the folks who got Xfinity Comcast, what channel is this on? Can y'all drop down in the comments, send us an email, send us a link so we can highlight it? Because I honestly want to watch it. I don't have no Comcast or Xfinity, but I'm sure somebody got it on YouTube. Going back to the story, narrated by Soror Felicia Rashad. The film was directed by Deborah Riley Draper and produced by Coffee Bluff Pictures. 20 Pearls closely examines the founding legacy of the first Black sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, which is regarded as one of the most significant and influential Black organizations in history. I see no lies. But again, for Black BET, don't this seem like low-hanging fruit? All the Divine Nine needs their own documentary. Then they need a Divine Nine documentary itself. Then we need a dramedy, right, where we got couple playing in it. Like, can't we just like have whole channel? I'm surprised Divine Nine don't have their own channels or podcasts. Oh, y'all better pay me. The Divine Nine Network, why don't they have their own podcasting network? Like because basically all the Divine Nine people are the ones with all the LLCs now, right? Aren't they the ones fixing your credit and consulting and
not credit consultation?
What they be doing there?
I don't know.
Shout out to them. Shout out to the K's. I'm gonna find it somewhere. If y'all find it before I do, give us a shout so we can push it out and up to folks. And I'm, of course, since we're setting the tone, I imagine everyone else is gonna fall in place soon. So maybe every year, we'll get the other sororities and fraternities getting their own documentary. I wonder is it the documentaries that we already got though, and they just put it on there. But no, they said this other person. I wonder is Deborah Riley Draper, aka. Honestly, it don't matter. We need to stop that. Can sis do film? Okay, bring her in. Just don't share the seat. Don't put the pearls on the table. Come on.
Who you want to do it? Avery DuVernay?
Listen, Lena Waithe.
Oh.
You know what? Shout out to motherfucking Lena Waithe, because you know who a sleeping giant?
Lena
Waithe. And I know she already a boss, but y'all don't understand. Lena Waithe got her own record label. She's mentoring niggas out here at all levels, not in just the creative area, but she also had that mentor program with Hilton Productions where she was mentoring executives. She got this horror movie coming out. Is it called This Is Us? No, that ain't a horror. Depends who you ask. But what's it called? Us, Get Out, Part 4. She got us doing, right? What is it called? Them or some shit like that. And then there's one more thing. Don't she have a record label?
Yeah.
Lena's not playing with you niggas.
She's not.
Lena, she got a divorce. I'm sorry about that. But looks like her skin glowing. Fucking up that blonde low Caesar. Skin moisturized. Out here engaging with the normals. But doing it in an authentic way.
Normals?
Yeah, with the normals. I remember when we first started our podcast and we gave a shout out to Lena on that. What was that show she had on Netflix?
Nipples and Toes.
Who?
Nipples and Toes.
Nipples and Toes, my nigga. But what was the name of the show? The founder, Little Master of None. I seen that episode. I was like, I don't know who this woman is. I don't know who the fuck wrote this, but she is literally a voice of a fucking generation. And we put it out there, and sometimes how I got to her, and she like retweeted it. Yes. Or like that. And I was just like, thank you, sis. Now I got to go back to her because I think she'd be forgetting I'm trying to play Papa Mama. And I keep missing the casting call.
Well, you know.
If she just let me know, if she just let me know who to cast it, yeah, you say what's gonna work for you. You got the baritone, but that Papa's daddy about to really get into some mess.
Yeah, he done got into some mess.
When he coming back with Duda? And shout out to Candy acting, because the expectations were low.
They were.
Then she surpassed because she fly above. Let's check in. Oh, okay, I gotta change my whole energy. Okay, pause, reset, reflect.
Deep sigh.
Thoughts and positive energy to DMX. Got to be more motherfucking careful. So according to TMZ, y'all, DMX suffered a drug overdose this past Friday, the Good Friday. And he's currently in the hospital as we recorded, which is the Sunday before. And it's not looking too good. Like I said, TMZ, because I guess, child, they be in the hospital, the ambulance,
they be everywhere.
Lord have mercy. The overdose occurred in his home around 11 p.m. on Friday, and the sources said that this overdose then triggered a heart attack. And what's still unclear is that he's in critical condition in the ICU, but some say that there is some brain activity. Others say he's in a vegetative state. Regardless of the fact, he's not in a good place. And when I seen that, y'all, I don't know why. Something about it. I don't know if it's because it's resurrection weekend. And Easter is a time where at any moment I can just start walking and I think about the way the glory falls on me and I just start crying. And when I seen the story about DMX, it's something in my soul that was like, Lord, pull them through. Pull them through, Lord. And more than that, substance abuse is a illness that is just so rampant. But I do not think we treat substance abuse as an illness.
No.
And we got to get back to that as a Black and brown community. We actually was on Kristen Carlos' podcast. Stay tuned for that. We don't know what day it's coming out, but as soon as we know what's coming out, we'll definitely let y'all know. And we were talking about how, and you know, we did this on the podcast too. When it's in the white community, it becomes these epidemics, and they have these resources and tools for people to be taken care of, and having good clean needles and what's it called, barbiturates, right, in place to that is still a form of the drug, but it's not the addictive one. So you're able to wean yourself off. But when it comes to anything with Black and brown communities, it's just to say no to drugs or the severe criminalization of it, and this is the destroying of the communities that it's something about that. You know, my ministry has never been necessarily in the substance abuse area and helping folks, but as I see it more and more, like it's something that has to be operationalized in our organizations and our people to really hold our folks, because the folks out there ain't gonna care about them. They ain't gonna, the weaning off drug, whatever's put in place for us Black and brown people, it ain't been working. And we need our own form of healing. And it just reiterated that when I seen what DMX was going through. Hopefully by the time y'all hear this, he up and walking, and he you know, he on the right track and getting clean, and he's surrounded by family and friends to help him. But it got me in my throat.
Yeah, it is.
It felt like an uncle, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because listen, Nyambi ain't talking out of school. I got uncles who've been on that shit. Still, maybe. Okay. So it hit a little different when you see the destruction that this illness caused. The illness takes over your mind, your heart, your spirit, your physical, and it's just so rough. Were you gonna say something about that, Nero?
No, I just know it's been tough for a lot of folks during this pandemic. That a lot of people who've been struggling with substance abuse has went back
drinking.
there.
Yep.
So this has been like a time where there has been a lot of
relapses
and overdoses.
Yes.
During this COVID time.
And maybe that's the unspoken. There have been little articles about it, but the increase in drug use, the increase of alcohol use, it's a problem.
And the fact that they was considered, the liquor stores and stuff was considered, what was it called, essential. So they stayed open and shit.
Yeah, like I might need to get my thoughts a little bit, become a little more eloquent about how I speak from it. But y'all know I like to speak from the heart when it be on my spirit. And if any of y'all, right, is suffering with the illness of substance abuse of any form, you know, reach out to somebody, get the help that you need. Know it is an illness, right? Like, and the illness has to be treated. And I think I keep reiterating it's an illness because sometimes I think there's so much hurt, shame, and defeat. Right. And shame mostly wrapped up in if you use drugs or drink excessively, but it's truly an illness. And if we would just treat it like a cancer or diabetes, that you have to stay on the plan, you can't. It would just be different. Anywho, shift gears again. Maybe I should put these in different order.
You probably should have.
I've gotten my life because Law and Order, organized crime, slow fucking hand clap for Stabler. I don't know about y'all, but Law and Order Special Victim Unit got me through years of grad school and undergrad too. Mm-hmm. Years of poor ass weekends where I only got $10 in my account, so I go get a double bacon. I'm sorry, not a double bacon cheeseburger. Shout out to Wendy's, but I go to McDonald's and get a double when they were really 99 cents in a fry, and that's what I had to break off and eat. And what soothed my mind and my stomach was bum dum bum dum bum pum pum pum.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm like, oh, shit. And them pull from headlines. Mm-hmm. When Olivia Benson and Stabler come on that screen. Mm-hmm. And then they had them guest appearances. Still shout out one of the best guest appearances on that motherfucker. Shout out to Chris Ludacris. What's his last name? Bridges. Who fucking, I don't know who that nigga was playing. First he was the dope dealer, then he became the lawyer. Best fucking appearance on Law and Order where I was literally throwing shoes at the fucking television. Kimberly Elise, when she was doing her Kimberly Elise and crying.
Oh my God.
When it'll literally be on TMZ on the month before, and Law and Order already done did an episode. When Ice-T, Tutola, what is his name?
Tutola.
Yeah. And then that AG who a Latinx gentleman. I didn't even know he was a Latinx gentleman until the judge get him mad. Then he started speaking Spanglish. Then you got the white people from the trailer park, and now they coming up on the top. I fucking love Law and Order, and I don't give a fuck what none of you niggas say. Law and Order Special Victim Unit is one of the greatest fucking television series of all time. But we all know Stabler was a fuck nigga. He plays fuck nigga in every role that he does. Even when he was the Stabler, Olivia Benson loved this nigga. And what was it, 10 years ago, the nigga just disappeared.
Went bye-bye.
And then the captain got to go tell Olivia he out. And she said, oh, is he in the bathroom?
He said, no, he gone forever.
He gone bye-bye. And she was like, oh, I know he gonna call me. And she set up with her phone for 3 weeks.
No phone call.
Fast forward 10 years. Still no phone call. That's
Still
some
no
fuck shit.
call.
That is some fuck shit. Here comes Stabler. Bass pull back to Stabler. Can we talk about Christopher Maloney and how he is prime, problematic white man, but he does it so fucking realistically? Can we talk about Oz? When his boot, or that white booty? Oh my God, he was brilliant in Oz. Can we talk about Law and Order when he roughing niggas up? What movie has he been in? He's not played a problematic white man, and he played a problematic white man so fucking well and seamless.
I hope he's not problematic in real life.
I have no idea. I can't separate it.
Me either.
But the way that he pulls me in, I can't stop. So what happened, y'all? This past week, April 1st, there was a crossover special. Law and Order Special Victims Unit, Law and Order Organized Crime.
You watched both of them?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, when you watch Organized Crime?
When I was upstairs. It was good. Watch it. I recommend it. I'm now watching it. So what done I don't want to give everything away, but some shit popped off because he on fuck nigga shit. Here come Olivia Benson, always trying to save the day. She knows she got black woman superhero syndrome. Still shout out to her. She's still my main bitch, but she be doing a lot. Right? So then she come, they partnering together. It turned out he been luxuriating over in Rome. And doing terrorist attacks and bullshit and trying to do that type of stuff. But what he's still stuck in circa 1998 America, and then he can just go in rooms and rough niggas up. Olivia Benson said they got cameras. They you can't do that bullshit no more. Then I went over to the Organized Crime. I'm in it. I was taking a little break from Law and Order. Mm-hmm. But I think I'm back, and I'm definitely going to watch Organized Crime. And I think out of respect, I need to go back and watch Law and Order too. So I think I'm going to just watch them at the same time, because if I know Dick Wolf, how I know them, they're going to come on back to back. Mm-hmm. So they're just going to gridlock that 2-hour time frame, just like Shonda did. Yeah. Speaking of Shonda, where's your new gridlock?
I think she got some on Netflix. Remember, she left. Oh, that's ABC.
True. That's why ABC they still in that dream with Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Got you. I thought it was trash.
Because remember, ABC, Disney.
And they told her she can't come to Disneyland and get the pass.
Yeah.
That's right.
And did she tell
Bridgerton didn't speak to my spirit, though.
No.
It's the monarchy. Oh, is this still my check-in?
It is still your check-in.
Lastly, it is Easter weekend. It was Resurrection weekend. We are now listening on Easter Monday.
You want some air horns or something?
Amen. Do you got an amen?
I got a can collapse.
I hope y'all enjoyed this Resurrection weekend. What a year. Easter hit a little different when you done lived through a pandemic. Easter hit a little different when you done drove cross country. Easter hit a little different that through this pandemic, the ones closest to you has not been impacted. Easter hit a little different when you navigated through the pandemic and still had a job and food on your table, roof over your head. It was just, Easter just felt even heavier for me this year. Mm-hmm. And more of the idea that everybody got to cross the bear. Everybody got to cross the bear, and everybody got a role to play. I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, I almost went. Nope, near I'm checking.
Oh.
Listen.
You going to go into a sermon?
I was going to give a word, but I'll say the word.
You sure? You can go into a sermon.
No, I'll say the word.
All right.
He went there.
Okay.
They put him on that cross on Friday. And he laid there all day Friday, all day Saturday. But on Sunday morning, my God.
I don't think he was on the cross that long, baby.
3 days, yes.
He wasn't on the cross for 3 days.
No, he went up on the cross. Don't be trying to check me and my interpretation. I done got caught up in the weight of glory.
I was like, wait a minute. He was like, they put him on that cross.
No, I mean, they brought him down. Then I brung him down. You say you running a story together. Don't be doing it. You know when the weight of glory fall on you, you leave what is it? You leave pieces of the whatchamacallit out. Oh. The verse is out.
Naomi, he been on that cross for 15
years. And y'all niggas still ain't get to it.
He been on that cross for 15 years.
The spiritual cross.
He's still on that cross. And then Sunday he done got up.
He done got up off the cross. I made my own story. I done did it like, I almost gonna say, I was gonna say somebody else pastor. I was about to give a name.
Oh.
Why was I cracking up with Nia when he was talking about when we went to Easter weekend with him and we went to the last 7 words?
Oh my God, that was so long.
Ooh, that was a good Friday service. Y'all, we went to a Good Friday service, and y'all know old school Southern Baptists do like the last 7 words. Like that's the theme of it. And what their church did unique was had a pastor come up or a minister come up and preach on each of the 7 words. Nia and I, we thought it was going to be like a TED Talk. They each did 30 minutes.
No, I thought it was an hour.
We were not in there.
It was in there for like 7 hours.
We missed our brunch appointment. We had a brunch, not appointment, reservations. We got lunchy. What did we end up eating?
I don't remember.
Something quick. Subway.
I fell asleep 3 or 4 times.
Nia told Niam to go outside and go for a walk.
The church was next to a park, so I just sat on a park bench and laid down.
It was a lot.
People started giving me money.
Stop. They didn't give you no money. What's your check-in now?
Oh, man. Did y'all see that April Fool's with Kanye ass talking about he didn't bought Spotify?
Low-key, high-key, I wish you would. Great.
And so if y'all didn't see it, Kanye, it was a story that went out that said Kanye West used his $1 billion powerfulness to buy Spotify. And then he's going to clear out all Spotify and just put his music on there.
First of all, this is not the year for April Fools. Kanye, go sit down. I mean, I would love for a black man to own it. Mm-hmm. But Kanye, he's still on the sick and shut in for me.
Well, he's going through that divorce now too, so.
Is he?
Yeah.
I bet. He on the sick and shut in for me. I can't really talk or engage with Kanye until I see a doctor's note.
Oh, well, give him one.
That's not my business. I'm just letting you know. I'm HR. I'm just letting you know the criteria needed to come back. I can't tell you how to go.
A doctor's note.
Yeah, I need a doctor's note.
That's the criteria.
Yeah, I need a doctor's note clearing them.
Speaking of doctor's notes, y'all niggas need to stop forging these pandemic COVID
vaccination
cards.
What's it called?
Vaccine cards.
Vaccine cards.
Yeah, vaccine.
Is that what it's called?
I know it's called vaccination cards.
Oh. Where they selling them at?
On the black market.
How you get to the black market?
Oh.
Never mind. Allegedly.
I'll tell you more about that later.
Is there like a Google search?
No.
That you got to put in like certain key? Like how do you get to the black web? Don't say it now. Like is it a web address you type in? Or is it like a shortcut like Mortal Kombat and you hit like up, down, down and type in Satan and hit enter?
Well, the black you wouldn't be able to use it with like Google Chrome or Safari and things of that sort. You have to use a different type of browser.
What is that?
What
are different browsers? I'm a millennial. I'm sorry.
Because that's what the black web is.
What you got to go on Netscape?
No, Mozilla has what is it called? I forgot what it was called. I've been on there a few times.
Oh, the black market allegedly?
No, not the black market, but like the black web. It's interesting.
What does it do? Is it like I see it as the shadow of Google? So like are all the Google words in red?
No.
Oh,
it's nothing like that.
Okay. But or is the screen all black? You got to put code in. It feels dangerous.
We can talk more about that.
Okay.
Off topic.
We don't got time for niggas to go.
But yeah, niggas is selling their vaccine cards and shit.
I thought they were stealing identities because you don't put your full name, address, and your birthday.
Why don't y'all just be right?
Stop doing that, y'all.
Just be right.
Just put the sticker to say I've been vaccinated. That's all we need to show. But don't put all the stuff.
But the thing is, they gonna make it law of the land. Your ass ain't gonna be able to travel without that vaccine.
Is that legal in America?
Well, America can do certain things to make you get
make it hard.
vaccine.
Yeah, they'll just make it hard. Instead of mandating everyone have vaccination, they'll put so much stuff in place that it would just be easier.
It'd just be easier. Figure it. It's like kids in school.
Yeah.
Some of the anti-vaxxers usually are homeschoolers.
Yeah.
Or whatever they go through to be like.
Mm-hmm. Like you have to prove that you're allergic to. Like it's a lot of hoops to go through.
So there's a lot of hoops to go through. So I'm assuming they're gonna do the same thing with this vaccine. They're gonna make it hard for you to travel, especially internationally.
Well, I would imagine some countries won't do, because some countries got stricter laws, and they'll simply just say it like, you don't got this vaccination, you ain't going nowhere. Be still, bitch.
I think one of the things I forgot to bring while we was in Detroit is my shot records.
Oh. Listen, they ain't worried about the tetanus, baby. You can get a re-up on a tetanus.
I meant to just go ahead. Look, can y'all put this on my shot records? I want to just keep one card.
Is there a tech company that has where you have electronic immunization records? Who are the health companies? Who are the tech health app companies?
I don't know.
Because you should just have an app for that now.
But stop giving out all our good ideas without them paying us. Copyrighted Black Love Matters.
Oh, I thought that existed already. Like, it should just be an app.
I don't know. I know
you go through like the medical coding in the back end.
It may be, because I know all of the online health record systems are.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Like interact with each other, but I don't know if there's an app or anything.
Yeah, that's what it needs. And like not Dr. HIPAA level, right? But just to say you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
What else is going on with me? I think one of the things I'm feeling a little low energy, and it's just a lot going on. We move and we get my mind right off of work. We're resting, relaxing, yada, yada, yada. But also this fucking Derek Chauvin trial.
Yeah.
It's fucking triggering.
The timing of it. Ugh. I don't know why I hate the timing of it.
It's triggering, like, just to hear these stories. And even when you not try to watch it, it still comes up. It's in my social media. It's in my emails. It's in the TV shows that I watch. It's in the commercials. It's in the news. It's everywhere. And it's like, I'm trying to get away from it because it's like re-triggering and like harmful and hurtful to see this stuff like over and over again. And then to see it over and over again. And then to see these like live testimonies about what's happening and seeing them break down. And then, just gives me that kinship of like, this is just fucked up. And then, the other thing is that it just don't give me, I won't say inspiration, but it don't give me hope that his ass is really going to get justice. No. It just feels like he's just going to get off.
It's performative.
Yeah. And I think that's what it is. It just makes me feel like it's all performative and it's a scheme and it's just fucked up. And it's just another thing like, man, what's the use? Like, what's the point?
Yeah. Like, I'd rather these people been home with their families resting and relaxing instead of reliving the account over and over again. Especially the young black people who are involved in that older black man. When I seen some of those testimonies, I was like, Jesus. Or that young black man who worked in the store where he was like, I felt like I could have prevented if I didn't call the police. Mm-hmm. What a weight to carry.
Yes.
This should not be on him at all.
Yeah.
Like, that's the stuff that hurts.
Yeah.
A lot.
And then meanwhile, you got Sharon Osbourne, dumbass. Husband eating crows and fucking bats and
drinking.
Drinking
Tell me, teach me.
Bitch, read a book.
Teach me.
There's all these books out here in the world.
Yeah.
Read one.
White folks like remain clueless and demand that folks of color like do the emotional labor for them. It's ridiculous. Sick
of these niggas.
All right. Can we change the engineer?
Earth is ghetto.
Earth is ghetto. Earth is ghetto. Mm-hmm. Can we get into some pillow talk?
Yeah, let's do some pillow talk.
Let's talk about this move to Detroit. Do you want to start with the packing, Nero? Give us your idea. You give us the high level with the packing. How did we do it?
All right. So packing was an emotional roller coaster.
Emotional.
So, we got a little bit of change. So we were able to hire movers and we went with a company called
Clutter.
Mm-hmm. So, Clutter comes and pack up the stuff and they put it in storage for you. Mm-hmm. However, we had like 3 piles of stuff that we were trying to separate and was doing it all in one spot.
That's what makes it hard.
And it was in a short period of time.
And we in a small ass place.
So we only got like a 1-bedroom apartment plus den. And then you had, all the stuff that's getting picked up and packed up by Clutter. That happened on Monday. Mm-hmm. But during the weekend, we're still trying to figure out, what are we packing to Detroit?
Yes.
Our cars is getting picked up. What's going in the car? What's trash? What's Goodwill? And all this other stuff with the deadline of like Monday they gonna be here between 7 and 10 a.m. to start packing up the apartment.
What time they get here?
6:59
a.m.
Yeah, they was like there 6:59. And you know, it was, you know, when they came, I was pleasantly surprised because they was brothers.
Yes.
And they was like, yeah, you know, how you doing? Blah blah blah. And I was like, damn, like I was expecting y'all to at least be somewhere closer to the 10-ish mark when it comes to the what's the name. Nah, we got to work. We here.
And they did a good job.
Yeah, they did a good job. So packing was a trip because, like I said, it was just a lot of stuff that was happening in a very short period of time. Mm-hmm. Our cars and our apartment got packed up on the same day, which left us, it just left me in a, I won't say in a mood, but it left me like, damn. Because we had an empty ass apartment that was like relatively dirty dusty because we got to sweep and mop.
Yeah.
We had a blow up mattress and we still had like stuff to pack and like ship. So that was the other box. So we had stuff that was going in storage.
Yeah.
Stuff that was going in our cars that was going that was coming to Detroit because you got to put like £100 worth of stuff in your car.
Stuff to pack for the plane.
Stuff to pack for a plane. So like stuff we'll be taking for our suitcases. Stuff to ship to Detroit. Mm-hmm. Stuff that was going to Goodwill. Friends. Stuff that was trash. Stuff that was going to friends. Clean up apartment and all this other stuff.
It was intense. Like it was. I was exhausted.
I'm glad that we
I'm glad we pay people to pack. Like that is one of the privileges and the luxuries that I think I'm going to remain and lean into. I know for the folks who are on the borderline, like, nah, y'all better get that U-Haul. Y'all being bougie, get them boxes. Mm-mm. It's the best money you'll spend.
Yes.
To have some, we'll still be packing up.
Yes.
Or throwing it out. I told them we'll put in one of them sorry people, one of them tenants who just leave, and we took up a complex. We done.
And we done.
And they just come in as a fully furnished apartment.
Just charge us. Just charge us to throw it all out.
Bye.
We're not doing it.
It was a lot doing that type of packing. I got a little sad because I couldn't take my spices. How much spices did I have?
Naomi had 10 years worth of spices.
Shut up. Spices don't inspire. As long as they don't clump up. Long as they ain't clumpy, that spice don't inspire. I don't give a fuck what none of you niggas say. And y'all know I'm a Trader Joe's connoisseur. So I got every secret flavor at Trader Joe's gonna exist. Then you know I'm from Detroit. So I got all the Lawry's, Tony Chachere's. How y'all say it? I say sometimes chicharron. Chachere's, shit, garlic, salt, paprika. Well, I got so many paprikas. Black garlic. And then, you know, we in California, and then we got the connection to the Asian community with some of our friends. So I got fish sauce, oyster sauce, hoisin sauce. I got all types of genres of food in this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Have you ever? And we gave some of the spices to one of our friends. Did they ever say anything about the spices? Yeah. What'd they say?
It's like, bro, good looking on this.
What did they? Come on, them, get the people.
They was like, bro, good looking on this.
What's been their favorite? Because some of that stuff, I was like, got to be more. I had my little chili oil.
You know, I've been looking at some of their Insta stories and you pointing out some of the stuff like, oh.
And what else I done? You know what made me real mad? Y'all had to throw out. Y'all got pepper juice in your house. So you get a glass bottle. You go ahead and boil it. Make sure you get all the germs out, like you canning it, right? You slice you up a bunch of peppers. We got jalapenos, we got Thai chilies, we got serranos, because you want a variety of heat on your tongue, right? Mm-hmm. You don't want it all on the front, all on the side, all on the back. You want all of it. You chop that up, chop. And then what you do, you also get you some garlic cloves, chop that up, chop. Then you put you some vinegar in it. Like I like a lot of flavors in my vinegar, so I do regular old school white vinegar, then I do a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and then you top that, mouth water, with a little bit of maple syrup. You shake that motherfucker up and you let it sit for a couple weeks. And then now you got pepper juice. You put pepper juice on your collard greens. You put pepper juice on your cabbage. Sometimes I like a little bit on my beans because it gives it a little zip, zip, zip. Yeah. But it was no way. We literally have to start pepper juice over again. Yes. And I was thinking about since we're in Detroit, because my mom and dad really don't like spice, so they're not a pepper juice type of family. Mm-hmm. I was thinking like, do we start pepper juice here? But I was like, then I'm going to be pissed.
Because you're going to have to leave it.
I mean, I guess if I leave it, they won't throw it out. But it's just like, dang, then I got to get back to where I'm at to start my pepper juice again.
And then, you know, since it's pepper juice and since it's all vinegar, that stuff don't spoil.
It don't go bad. You just add, like, as the peppers.
You just add more vinegar.
You just add more vinegar. You just add more peppers, right? Because the flavor evolve. And I was getting that pepper juice to peak pepper juice them. Do you know what I'm saying? Peak pepper juice them.
Yes. It's been around. That pepper juice is probably there for about 3 years.
Shut your mouth.
That pepper juice is about 3 years old. But it was good though.
It was good though.
It was good.
And it'd be like the secret ingredient to greens, right? Or the secret ingredient to cabbage. Because I'm even thinking,
oh, we ain't got no pepper juice.
I know, and that's usually my secret ingredient.
You know who got some?
Oa.
Oh,
I bet.
Oa got some.
Oa got it. Mm-hmm. Lady Oa. Mm-hmm. But anyway, like that hurt my heart. Of all the things I threw out was my pepper juice and my fish sauce. Them be my secret ingredients. When you be like, Nyambi,
what's that?
What is that?
I never.
It's usually pepper juice or fish sauce. Mm-hmm. And I don't use them for the tradition. Like, of course, I use fish sauce for Asian recipes, but sometimes I throw that fish sauce in real nigga-like recipes. Yeah. Use that fish sauce to season some chicken wings to give it a salty umami without it being like white people salt. Because you know sometimes you're like, oh, that's too. I want it salty, but I don't want it piercing, like pucker. Mm-hmm. That's what it do it. And then that vinegar cut through with the zest. Oh my goodness! So I did that. But you said, oh boy, our friend liked it.
Yes.
What they done made?
They made some type of Asian dish, and I seen some of their stuff.
You ain't say nothing.
Nah, I let them cook.
Because
I was like, I said,
that's horse and mine. Look, that chili flakes.
That oyster sauce is mine.
Oh my goodness! So then the next thing we had to go into, y'all, we had to ship our cars. Mm-hmm. Shout out for our program assistant because she helped us get the ball rolling. Mm-hmm. But it was a lot. The shipping car industry is a scheme that Todd set up.
It is.
So we first went with one person and we was like, this is our time frame. Honestly, of when it gets to Detroit, that's not a priority. Like if that takes 2 weeks, cool. But what we are on a tight ass time frame when it has to leave here because we physically won't be here. And if that means you got to get it a week early or 2, that's fine. But we have a hard stop.
Right.
And them, okay, cool. You know, I like to go with family owned business. I like to get my money there. I went with them and them niggas literally ghosted me. So I done paid my deposit and everything. I'm calling every week. Hello, I'm calling every day. Hello? You said you was going to find it? We are now, when did I make the change? Was it Monday?
Sunday, I think.
Sunday. I was like, what we doing here? But I ended up going with this other company, which was brilliant. We went with this other company. I literally canceled the other person in the morning, called this other company an hour later. That was still kind of through like the whole, maybe, let me pause, start over. You can call individual transportation companies just to get estimates and figure out what the cost would be. But we went through something called U-Ship where you put a bid in. So you say, I have X amount of cars. I'm trying to go from this place to that place. This is my time frame. And then all the companies get to come to you. Mm-hmm. So I would say that is a great place to start just so you know what ballpark you're like. So you know you have an equitable price. Okay. No one's taking advantage of you. So that is a gem, and it was amazing. But when I had to go with the second company because the other company ghosted me, when I tell you they were on it, when I tell you they were calling me, they were texting me, they were keeping me up to date to the point when they got their driver. Shout out to their driver. Who was his name?
Ivan
was a Russian king. When you just think of the stereotypical of what a Russian would be,
that's Ivan.
It was Ivan. And Ivan, I'm like, okay, Ivan, what we need to do? He said, you can put up to 100 pounds on your car. I'm going to be there. He's like, I'm going to drive your car. I'm going to get it to Michigan in 4 days. I said, Ivan, are you going to drive it or are you going to take it to somebody? He said, no, Ivan drive.
I drive.
Ivan, I drive. I get you there. I'd be Detroit, front door, back door. I'll be there. And I'm like, well, Ivan, is you going to pee? Like, what? How you going? Cool, great. And I was anticipating them to be like, psych your mind. Actually, it's going to be 10 days. Like, I was prepared for that. I was ready to receive it.
Because our cars initially from White House, New England to California took about
2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm not mad at it because I don't want to drive it. So, beggars can't be choosers. Mm-hmm. So, when I tell you Ivan, we'll tell y'all about our airport story. We basically took the red eye on Thursday and we got into Michigan early Friday morning. When I tell you my car was here 4 hours after I landed my plane. And I'm half asleep because I kind of slept on the plane, kind of didn't. So I finally done took my bath, washed my palm, got in my bed, like just gonna sleep kind of for half the day, then get on up. That type of stuff. Mm-hmm. When I tell you Ivan called my phone and was like, Ivan here. And I said, hello. Who is I? And I'm half asleep. I was so half asleep, I was drunk. You ever just been so deep in sleep you feel drunk? Mm-hmm. That's where I was at. To the point where I ran down the stairs and my mama looking at me like, who did it and why? And I was like, hold this. And I gave her my bonnet. And she's like, what you want me to do with this? I said, I'm just trying not to go outside my bonnet. I come outside thinking Ivan gonna be coming down the street. Or I thought Ivan was gonna be like, come meet me on the main street. because we're in a residential neighborhood and he's on a fucking open air 18-wheeler. And I was like, he's not going to pull that down this residential street. He going to have us meet us on like the crossroad or the corner. So I'm going to be prepared to be like, I'm here so I can get to him. When I came outside with my hair leaning to the side, Ivan had already unloaded both cars and had those motherfuckers bagged into the driveway like a G with the paper in here and ready for me to sign. I said, wait a minute, Ivan. There's a lot of moving parts. I can't sign nothing right now because I got friends who are lawyers and I have a lot of lawyers on retainer and they tell me don't sign shit without looking at it. So I done called my mama in who's still holding my bonnet because Niram upstairs and Mabel sleeping, luxuriating. Hey, so I'm like, Mom, come on out here. I said, Mom, look at the cars. You go look at my car to see if there's anything gone. My mama's so distracted. She said, who this car? I said, this is Niram's car, Ma. She said, oh shit, he done unloaded this shit. Is my mama working from home too? So she's literally sitting in the front room. Yeah. And she was like, I didn't even know that nigga unloaded anything in my driveway. That's telling me that people can steal from my house and I won't know. So she's processing that. She's just like, how did he unload 2 cars? Why is there a semi in the middle of the street? So much so it was trash day. He redirected the garbage trucks. And so once we on track, I'm checking the car. Ain't had no scratches, thank goodness. Ain't stole none out the back. I signed that car. When I tell you in 10 minutes, Ivan was on down the road. He said, I'm heading on to Ann Arbor. Nets be blessed. I said, Lord. And another reason, going back to why we use U-Ship, the sorry ass family owned company, I was able just to go through U-Ship and get a complete refund. Mm-hmm. Like my money was just secure. Like my money, the U-Ship guarantees that they do not give the company any money till your car is shipped and is in your possession, right? And you sign off on it. So that's another reason I like doing it. But Niram, you picked it up for the I am Ivan. Mm-hmm. How was he?
So Ivan.
I am Ivan. Ivan is I said, fuck. I was about to start speaking Russian.
This motherfucker. So our apartment was on a main street.
Main, y'all.
Very main street.
Like 5 lanes, man.
5 lanes. It got a little island in the middle of it.
Yes.
Like that's how big. Cars going at least 45 to 55 miles an hour.
This also reminds them, Niram, this happens the same day we're getting packed up by Clutter.
So yes. So Clutter is doing it. I am Ivan. Call me. I'm here.
Come outside.
Ivan, where are you at? I'm at the church. So I'm about to I'm thinking all right, I'm just going to drive the car, show them where to park. And I was like, no, I'm just going to take the car over there.
Yeah.
Because the church is right across the street.
Yeah.
I go, I am Ivan.
That's literally what he kept repeating. It's like, I am Groot. And then somehow I understood what he was saying.
Yes. I am Ivan. Okay.
I get it.
So Ivan got this phone. He's taking pictures of it.
Yes.
Ivan took about 30 pictures of the cars.
Yes.
Both cars.
Mm-hmm. I am Ivan.
This motherfucker. And then, so I didn't park the car. I pulled up behind that big ass red 18-wheeler truck that has all the cars and stuff on there.
Are they called open rigs?
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. So Ivan got in the car.
He already on the.
He didn't bust a U-turn to go the opposite direction of what traffic is.
Wait, are you talking about in my car or his rig?
No, in your car. Oh my gosh. So the light is green. Cars are coming. He didn't bust a U-turn. So now the car's in the opposite direction of traffic coming. And then bagged that car up going at least 30 miles an hour onto that rig. I ain't seen nothing like that.
What the Fast and Furious is going on here?
I said, damn. So while he's bagging up and locking up everything, Ivan, two car.
He's like, I know what my contract say.
2 car.
Yeah. So your mouth open, you ain't even go back to get the other car because you need to see if it's gonna be a crash.
Because I'm in shock.
Because you trying to prepare how to tell me my car totaled.
So then I go get my car.
Yeah.
Same thing. Give him the keys.
He hit that shit.
Skirt.
Did he put his seat back? Did he put the seat back?
No. Ain't readjust nothing to nothing. And he's like, all right, I go. I said, hold up, Ivan. You didn't have me sign something. I need a paperwork or something.
You need a bill of landing. I need proof that you now have my cars. Because what Ivan can be like, I ain't pick up no cars. I called him. Ain't nobody pick up the phone. That's exactly what Ivan can say.
Ivan, he got mad because he's like, I'm trying to go.
Because he trying to be in Detroit in 24 hours.
And I felt like he got a little mad that I asked for paperwork.
What?
All right, put in your email
address. Who told you to get the paperwork?
Put in your email address.
Who told you to get the paperwork? Yeah. I said, get that fucking paperwork.
Nero, he goes, Naomi. I said, yeah, he didn't got on. You got some paperwork? No, it's all electronic. Nero, don't let him leave without no paperwork. I said, baby, I signed on his phone. You better put it in an email or something.
I don't give a fuck what you signed on because the way that luck is working, The way that 2021 is set up, my shit will be somewhere over in Texas.
I don't give a fuck what you
Chopped up at a chop.
I just know you better get some motherfucking paperwork.
I need him to say, I have taken your car into custody at this time. Now, Ivan. That's how you know we ain't playing.
And then next thing you know, our cards are here.
Ivan did a good job.
He did.
He was mad we asked for that paperwork. Yeah. But I don't give a damn. I paid a lot of money. And a part of that money was paperwork. Mm-hmm. Niram, next, you're going to take this getting to the airport and flying out.
Oh, my God.
Y'all, y'all don't know, or maybe you do know through stories. Nyambi does not like to play at the airport. The airport, to me, is pre-COVID, I would say. COVID, I'd be trying to get in and out and just stay in my own place and don't move and don't breathe. But pre-COVID, when I tell you a bitch loved the airport, I love the idea of flying. I love the experience of flying. I love the idea. Like, I was an old school bitch who got dressed up to go to the airport, honey. I'm thinking we going to the club.
Yeah.
Because, I don't got my miles up where I can get in these little, lounges and shit. Even when I was a broke bitch and couldn't afford the lounge, I still got dressed up and ready to go, because what my signature thing is to always get a drink before I get on that plane and to feel luxurious, moisturized, and everything. So for me to do that, I got to get to the airport at least 90 minutes early, because I enjoy the waiting part. I enjoy trying out the overpriced restaurants. I enjoy the $15 martini. I enjoy all those things. Niram, proceed to tell the story of our trip to the airport and getting through the airport.
Well, let's just start with the whole day. So we woke up early the day of flying out, and we still had some few things to do. We wanted to go get Mabel a haircut and a wash because we had to take some stuff to Salvation Army or Goodwill. We just had other low level errands. Mm-hmm. And as we was doing these errands, every errand we ran, there was some type of delay.
It was a hold up. That these errands should have literally took 3 to 4 hours, and it almost took a whole work day.
There was a delay at every errand. So for example, give you an example. Drop some stuff off at Goodwill.
Yes.
Every parking lot in Goodwill is filled, and you just can't pull up to the little drop-off area. You have to park your car in a certain area and then take your stuff there.
Yes.
Every parking spot was full for at least 15 minutes.
Yes.
So that's one thing. Other thing, dropping off U-Haul boxes. So we bought some U-Haul boxes. Clutter had their own boxes, so we returned them. Mm-hmm. There's only one guy there. He's helping the gentleman. That should take about an hour and a half. It took so long that I just went in a long ass line and in and out to get food, and I got an in and out before Nyambi was done. Yep. So stuff like that, or I had $70 in change, just from all the change this is landing around my house that I accumulated in the year of being there. Get the change, go to the Cornstar machine, because mm-hmm. I'm not about to carry $70 for dimes.
You're getting stopped by TSA.
No.
Yes.
Do that. Cornstar went good. At the grocery store, there's only one lane open, and there's 15 people in there.
Jesus.
Something that's supposed to took 15 minutes, if that, took 30 minutes, 45.
Jesus.
So there was a delay. So we was almost cutting it close, but I was no, we're gonna be good. So we did the last couple things, dropped off some stuff, met up with a friend, and then we headed to the airport. We left for the airport 2.5 hours before the time we need to be there. No, actually more than that, because the flight left at 11. We left out the house about 8:30ish. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, traffic, construction, everything, cutting it close. I got a rental car. So I'm all right, Nyambi.
Because remember, we had to send our car off.
Yep. So we got a rental car. So I'm all right, Nyambi. All right, I think I'm just going to drop you off at the terminal. I'm going to go to the rental car place.
We got 5 suitcases.
Yep.
Checking 4.
5 suitcases, checking 4, plus Mabel.
Yes.
There's also a kicker. What? One of the suitcases got a gun in it.
Because Nero's from Detroit. He does have a weapon.
One of them got a gun in there. So
you got to claim that.
So all this is going on.
Nigga shit.
So fucking traffic goes down from 5 lanes down to 1.
On a Thursday.
At 9 p.m.
Yes, because we on the red eye. We think it'll be cute. The red eye, no traffic. Mabel be half asleep. All the things.
We get there. Me and Naomi about to bust out an argument because I'm like, I want to drop you off. No, I should just go to you at the rental car place, text the tram, yada, yada, yada. So at San Francisco, SFO, there's like, for the rental cars, there's no like shuttle. There's like a train or a tram or something you got to catch.
Yeah, it's the fucking BART.
Yes.
Basically, it's the BART.
So I'm doing that. Another hiccup. So Naomi hop out the car. How many suitcases? I said, I was like, take these 2 suitcases and Mabel. I'll meet you there. Just go.
One of us at least need to get on the plane. You was like, take the suitcase without the gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just go. Yeah. And if you
make it, you go.
You make it.
Yeah.
I'll try to get on the next one. Meanwhile, there's only one person at the rental car place because it's COVID.
Yeah.
There's 2 cars ahead of me, and both of those cars got into a car accident.
You're gonna be like, we promise we ain't did nothing. You just want to take the keys and throw it at them. So
I'm waiting on them. Hey, I gotta get on this plane. Yada yada yada. They come. Then something wrong with my receipt because one of the things I forgot to mention is that the first rental car we got, there was a slow leak in one of the tires. Jesus. So we had to switch the tires. So it's like, this car don't look like the car you got. Did you have to get it? Yada yada yada. And then there's this extra charge.
Yeah.
Which is still on my credit card. I need to figure out how to
call them.
So they're like, oh, I'm gonna try to get this charge off. You shouldn't have to get a charge. Like, you had a flat tire, yada yada yada. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't give I gotta catch this flight. Meanwhile, Naomi's at the train. I get done. I'm running with 2 big suitcases, 3 suitcases in total, a backpack.
Yes.
I'm getting there. I'm thinking Naomi already got to the train. The train ain't came yet.
Because it's delayed.
One thing I can tell you, I didn't know how the fuck to get to the fucking train.
Nero.
Because the arrows is like all over the place, like to get to the train, to the point where I had to hop into like the rental car place to say, where's the train? And it's like, it's the glass doors right there.
Is that why you was looking around?
Yes. Because I did not know where the fuck the train was.
Actually, I don't know how you got inside. I think that was like for the people who were coming. I don't know how you get on that side of the glass. I ended up being on like the outside of the glass where I had to go like down escalators and up escalators again to get to it. So good you made it. And the train was delayed. Remember I sent you that text like it'd be here in 4 minutes? Yes. We literally sat there for 10 minutes. So we both on the tram.
Are we at the hour mark yet? Yes. Mm-hmm. So we about
we breathing a little bit. They're like, oh, okay. So if the next 2 stops there, we'll be golden. Mm-hmm. Go tell them on the tram.
So we on the tram. It takes 3 stops to get to our. Is it 4?
4.
Oh, it was 4 stops.
Yep.
4 stops to get to our
because it's the night route. It's the day route is quicker. Mm-hmm. The night route, they go to all the parking garages, the Hyatt, all of that stuff.
4 stops.
Yep.
Every stop took about 5 minutes to get there, and they waited 5 minutes.
Yes. Till we get to the stop we're supposed to be at. Tell them what happens when we get to Terminal 2.
So we get to our terminal.
And this is us.
So we're breathing a little bit heavy.
And we can't even see each other. We just see each other through the glass because we on different, whatchamacallits.
Because we're on different trains. Because initially I did not see her.
Yeah.
Because I thought she already got on.
How did you spot us?
Sweating.
Me and Mabel.
Sweating. So we get to our gate.
No,
we
talk about the train that when we get to our tram stop. We are at Terminal 2. What happens? No, because it's making me anxious. What happens when we get
to
there?
The terminal with the train? Mm-hmm. The door does not open for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. And it ain't giving us New York vibes where, the conductor will come on and be like, there's a slight delay.
No,
nothing. Silence.
The train sits there for 10 minutes. Everybody's confused. There's
door a black closed. Guy. Usually they open the doors if they're going to have the wait there.
Doors did not open. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I almost just
There's a black guy that was on my train trying to make like Incredible Hulk it. As we waiting, another train from across pulls up and then miraculously the doors unlock. So me and Naomi then reach to each other and then it's like, all right, we got to make this journey. So now we got to go down the elevator, across a breezeway, figure out where Delta is at.
Yeah.
Because all the things are closed because there's only one.
It's the red eye.
It's
last
two
flight
open.
Of the night.
It's red eye. It's the last flight of the night. Get there. Naomi's like, all right, check in. Here's the ID. Yada, yada, yada. Got a dog.
And the one like, what train? Y'all on? She's like, it was this beautiful Asian woman, Asian auntie. No, it was a white man first. Or no, the Asian auntie.
There was an Asian auntie.
She was great. She was like, come here, baby. Where you going? You going to Detroit? I was like, yes, I'm going to Detroit, auntie. I need to get there. She said, we going to get you there, baby. Oh, and you got a baby on your back. I said, yeah, it's me. I'm a baby and a baby on my back. Okay, let's get you situated. This her. She going to clap.
Yes.
Give me everything. Mm-hmm. Bring the clothes up. And then I said, oh, also, auntie, we got a gun.
No,
we didn't. No, I didn't say it right.
So as she's getting suitcases, I'm like, ma'am, I'm declaring I have a firearm. Fire alarm!
Fire alarm!
Fire alarm! Fire alarm! What?
Fire alarm! Fire alarm and a dog? Oh my God. And your flight leave at 11? Oh my God. She's literally fire alarm. Okay. Put that back. Put that back.
Put that back. Put that down.
Don't touch it.
Don't you touch that. Don't you touch that. Don't you touch that suitcase.
Fire alarm.
Fire alarm in it.
And mind you, we're saying firearm.
Yes.
FIREARM. She's saying fire alarm. It sounds like she's saying fire alarm. ALARM. I mean, I get where she coming at, but she literally fire alarm. And everyone's like looking around like, what the fuck?
I don't see no fire.
There's
no fire.
And so, go ahead.
So she then makes a phone call.
I gotta call.
Fire alarm.
It's a fire alarm.
Fire alarm.
It's a fire alarm.
Fire alarm.
And you can hear the people on the line.
What?
We don't hear fire alarm.
Where's the fire alarm at? At the gate.
They said, where's the fire at?
Terminal 2, fire alarm.
And this is where's the fire at?
So then she look at her coworker and he get on there. We have a 552 at Delta. I repeat, we have a 552 at Delta. And they're going on, flight 550 or some shit like that. To Detroit.
Niggas. Meanwhile, our flight is 10 minutes from boarding?
Yes.
And then I had the nerve to get the alert from the my app to say they're leaving early. It's like, as soon as we checked in, it was like, leaving early. It was like, we got all you niggas. I said.
So I again tell Naomi, just go.
She's like, I get the baby in. And meanwhile, everybody's fascinated with Mabel.
Yes.
Oh, she's so cute. She's a teddy bear. I said, get the fuck out the way.
Oh, let me pet it.
Yeah.
We trying to get on this fucking flight.
The last flight of the night we're trying to get out of.
And we
have nowhere to go back to because we literally signed out of our apartment.
We signed out of our apartment. The apartment had us lock the keys inside the apartment.
Yes.
We have no car.
Yes.
None of this stuff. We have 5 suitcases
with a firearm alarm.
With a fire alarm and fucking Mabel.
So where the fuck are we gonna stay?
I don't know. At the expensive ass hotel. So Naomi goes with Mabel. I'm still waiting for the TSA to come. Yeah. TSA come, Mosley his ass alone.
Taking their time. TSA in.
So, hey, sir, you going to Detroit, huh? Yeah.
How about the Lions? Good. Fuck the Lions. That's what you like. They have.
So yeah, can you show me the gun?
Show me the fire alarm.
What type of gun you got?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you got a Glock? Yeah, I got a couple Glock. I got a Sig Sauer. You know about those?
My flight leaves in 25 minutes. And if they close that gate, them flight attendants don't play.
What's the process? You want me to tell you the process? No, I want you to do this.
I'm leaving California.
So they wiping down, when certain places they do it a little bit different, but this place they wiped it down, put it in a little check to make sure the fire gun was, make sure I had the
hadn't fired it recently.
Had to fill out the paperwork, all this other bullshit. You really should have a lock on your thing, especially with this gun. I'm gonna zip tie it for you. So finally get the shit done.
Don't you usually? Never mind. Yeah, the answer is yes. I was like, don't you usually have you want? Yeah, go ahead, Nero.
Finally get suitcase situated. He said he gonna walk it on down. They take care of it. I'm running to the gate. I go to one gate. It's like, you got TSA pre-check. You got to go to the other place. Go down to TSA pre-check. I'm running. I got 2 masks on. I'm sweating. I'm hot. I'm all these things. It's like a Pour Some Sugar music video on me. I'm hot as hell. I'm over here just doing all types of shit trying to get through. I get through security and I get random search, quote unquote random search. I didn't get random search. Them motherfuckers knew I had a gun. They wanted to search my ass. So then, had to go through all that shit. They going through my backpack. They going through my laptops. And I know them motherfuckers. And I asked them, like, what's the deal with the laptops? Should I take them out? They're like, no, this is TSA pre-check. Keep all your clothes on. Keep all your laptops in here. I said, I have 3 laptops in my backpack because I got my personal laptop and I have like a work laptop and I have like a backup laptop for work. I got 3 laptops in this backpack. If I was going through the regular, I'm going to have to take all these laptops out. So then, get random search. These niggas search my hands, make me take off my shoes, wipe that little paper on me again.
They was gonna see if it pop off.
I'm trying to get on this fucking plane.
I'm glad I wasn't stuck with you. Me and Mabel was at the gate looking, praying.
So finally get done. Pack all my shit up. All right, where the hell is this gate at? Mm-hmm. Gate C7. Yeah. It's down the street, round the corner.
Around the corner. You hear me? Around the corner.
It had to be a good half a mile walk.
Yeah, I was sweating. I got my steps in. I hit 10K.
So again, I got double mask. I had a shield on. I took the fucking shield off. I'm fucking sweating. I got a carry-on bag. I got a backpack. I'm just trying to fucking get there. Mm-hmm. Nyambi calling. They wrapping up. I'm gonna stay out.
I'm gonna stay out to the very last. I said I'm gonna literally be the last person on the plane. Because when I got there, they were loading already.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get there. We finally get on the damn plane.
It looked like a scene from a movie. Yes. When you seen me and Mabel looking, did you know you was gonna make it?
Yes.
If you didn't see us, you were gonna be scared.
Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna make it or not.
What was your plan? If you at what point that you were like, oh shit, this might not work?
When I got random search. When I got random search.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I was only about 3 minutes behind you.
And it ain't random. No. And I ain't mad at it. They should search. But shit.
I got random search.
Yeah.
And I was like literally 3 minutes behind you because the guy at TSA, he moved pretty fast.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, let me wipe this down. Let me check the gun. It's locked. It's in a locked case. You got to fill out this paperwork. He got to fill out some paperwork. You're good to go.
Yeah.
When I got random search, that damn near broke me. That damn near broke me, and I was like, I'm not. I'm just gonna have to swipe my card, and I'm gonna have to stay in this expensive ass hotel.
And them hotels was expensive out there.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
It was almost like $800 a night.
A night, and it went 4 seasons.
No.
Jesus. Then we got on the plane, and how was Mabel? Mabel was good.
Yep.
Until we took off.
Yep.
She don't like that rumbling.
She don't like that rumble.
But that's fine. I literally threw her in my lap and put the cover over, and she honestly was good. Nerikum asked her, was she okay? Mm-hmm. Was she not looking okay to you? Mm-mm. Why not? What was she looking like?
But I also forgot you had gave her them drugs.
Yeah. What? With the drugs? What?
You know, when you give them drugs, you can tell Mabel high because she look glassy in the eyes. She look dead in the eyes.
That's why usually if you just hold her for a little bit and let her do her walkout, then she be like, oh, I'm exhausted.
Yes.
I can't take any more. I'm going to just lay out. So you almost just got to ride out the anxiety for 10 to 15 minutes, and then she'll literally go to sleep. And as long as she cool and it ain't hot, she'll be fine. And she like a kid in a candy store. If I open up the window, it's so fascinating, isn't it? How she looks out the window. Like, I'm like, do you see something, sis?
She be looking at.
She can look out the window for an hour.
Yes.
Unmoved. Maybe it's the highness.
Maybe.
She's like, what the fuck? Right. What is this?
I used to be below them.
Now I'm above with them. But near them, I knew I was a little bit on edge when the flight attendant's like, you want something? I was like, yes, white wine, please. I drank that white wine like it was Fiji water. Did you?
I was like, damn.
I was like, I didn't think it was going to I said, I just need to go to sleep. But the flight attendants were amazing. They were some old school flight attendants. You could tell this one day first rodeo. And I'm assuming because, they laid off a bunch of flight attendants and they brought them back. So I'm assuming they're like high seniority, 20 plus years. And you can tell. They came on them planes. They gave us our shit. They was like, here go your food. How much beer you want? Honestly, within 15 minutes in the air, she done did 3 circles of like, you want just another beer just to have on deck? What you want? And then I ain't never experienced this. When we landed, they was like, we gonna just do the honor system. Everyone, please fasten your seatbelts and put your chair to the upright position. Have a good day.
But we ain't checking.
We ain't coming down. I said, oh, this is different. I thought you gotta check it. The other Southwest get mean. They be hit. Right. Move it up. I thought the plane would crash if I wasn't in the upright position. Then I'm telling what happened when you got to Detroit.
Oh my God.
So it's 6-something in the morning. Detroit, cold as motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Mabel, she's reached her peak. I can't do this shit no more.
So Mabel gets out. We get to the what's the name? Mabel's losing her damn mind and her carry-on bag.
Let me the fuck out of here.
It's like she's like the Tasmanian devil in that little bitty bag, making all types of noise
that she's never made before. Oh, I'm hurting the people here.
I said, what the fuck?
You did right. Look at, is she okay? I said, she's fine. Oh, hell, embarrass me. Now I'm not my mama. Don't you come to this airport and embarrass me.
So suitcases come. So since we the last people on the plane, our suitcases came first.
Yes.
So
yeah, go ahead.
So three suitcases came.
Easy breezy. Nothing.
Easy breezy. All the other suitcases come. It's empty now. Now it's just rolling. I'm like, where the fuck is the suitcase?
Guess what suitcase missing?
Fire alarm.
Fire alarm. Fire alarm.
The suitcase with the gun in it. I'm thinking to myself, fuck.
That white man done took who's asking all them questions.
They done took the fucking gun. I'm gonna have to report
in my good drawers. In my good drawers.
Yeah, because I did wrap the gun in my good drawers. I'm like, I'm gonna have to report this. Do I report this stolen in California? Do I report it in Michigan?
All of them.
What the fuck? My gun.
We got an international airport. That could be anywhere now. Who knows where that gun's at now? So
I'm checking the stuff, and then I'm like, all right, let me check the Delta app because they gave me all the little receipts. So I'm checking, and it's like, all right, that one's there, that one's there, and then it's like
fire alarm,
and then it was like check, what was it? Oversized luggage.
Okay.
So I go to oversized luggage. There goes my suitcase there, but something's wrong with my suitcase.
It's leaning like a pimp.
It's leaning. Oh, it looks like they was a little rough with your suitcase there. My suitcase is a hard side rubber roller. 2 of the fucking wheels are gone.
That bitch looked like they was kicking and punching that motherfucker. I was like, did they just drop it from the air? Like when we're landing, did they just push it out the door?
I don't know.
And was like, good, made the odds be in your favor?
My suitcase wheels were gone. Oh, if you go and check in, they can get you another suitcase.
Yes.
So by then, Naomi dad and came. They packing
loading up our cars. Yeah.
Loading up the car. Where near him at? He gotta get the suitcase with the gun in it. You know, we trying to keep it. We're not even really saying gun.
Fire alarm.
We're saying firearm or fire alarms because that way.
Here come my dad. The gun?
The gun?
He done got a gun?
Near him flew with a gun?
What? I said, well, damn. No, it wasn't on his body.
Right.
He is not a U.S. Marshal. Only the U.S. Marshal can get on the flight with a gun.
So then I go to Delta and you can file a claim or they can get you a new suitcase. So they go back, come back with us a new suitcase. I am out of my wits. I'm like, do I just change this shit here, leave it?
Like, no.
You ain't doing none of that. You got to get the hell up out of here. You got a gun.
Fire alarm. You shouldn't even be here.
You shouldn't even be here. You got guns and shit on you.
That's what I hate it.
I hate everybody.
Sis. And this means sis. And I'm the half sleep with Mabel. Hello. Sis. I've literally been on a 5-6 hour red eye. We've only gotten like 3 to 4 hours sleeps in the last couple of days. I'm sorry if I did not take the time to fully greet you and compliment you on your lamb chops play along eyelashes. Like I just cannot. And like all I could think of is lamb chops. Y'all know lamb chops play along. Yes. Shout out to Sherry Lewis. She literally had eyelashes like that. And that's all I could see. Good morning. I said, listen, bitch.
Don't you start with that shit.
Don't you start with me today. We just trying to get here fire alarm. And honestly, I didn't even know the airlines just kept suitcases. Because I was like, Niram, just get the fucking money. Like, they're going to give you a voucher. They're going to send it. It's going to take 14 years to get it, but just do that. Sis, I got a suitcase in the back. Let me go show you. And I was like, if they bring a used suitcase up here, I'm about to lose my shit. And they did have new suitcases, but it's just like, fuck. So that is our trip, and we made it here. And then that followed by the Ivan story. And, you know, to wrap up this section, Niram, how has it been just transitioning to East Coast time and Michigan life? Like, how, Niram said here I done gained 10 pounds.
I gained some weight. Because niggas had ribs
sausage.
And shit.
We ain't had no ribs.
Sausage, cakes and pies.
Oh my God, the cakes and pies are done defeated. What done got me was the sweets. Y'all know what I was craving? A good old fashioned like Italian sub. Like with meat, cheese, oil and vinegar. California, you really can't get that. No. Like they'll give you a turkey sandwich and you be like, child, this ain't no Italian. This is disrespectful to the Italians. Ain't no capicola on here. What the fuck is this? Ain't no salam. So honestly, that's what my mouth was like watering for, and I've kind of got my fits in. We've began meal prepping to get back in. Honestly, we just gave ourselves grace for the first week.
Yeah, I took off work.
We just gave ourselves the first week we were here. And at first I was going to be a stickler, but I was like, I think that's going to work against me. And we just gave ourselves grace, like ate with family, ate comfort foods. So now I think it's not so much of a craving now. Mm-hmm. Now it was like we transitioned back home. We were, honestly, I think we needed the warm embrace. And now we're at a point where it's like, okay, well, let's get into a routine.
Yeah.
And those types of things are like for the weekend or special occasion instead of like daily.
Yeah. And I guess the last thing is that, so the boxes that we shipped to FedEx.
FedEx kicked our shit from California to Michigan. Kicked it.
Every box had a hole in it, ripped open.
Kicked the can.
I don't know if y'all ever seen that meme or like that Insta story where it shows you like how every delivery driver drops off your boxes. It was like UPS, FedEx, and then like Amazon. Where the one was like FedEx, like just literally just kicks the box to your fucking porch. Them motherfuckers had our shit ripped up and everything.
But we made it. But God. So that is our story, y'all. That's what we've been doing over these last few weeks. We are so excited to be back. We will be pushing forward. We don't have another break scheduled to the summer. So get used to hearing our voices. Our next episode that's going to be out Thursday. We kind of just going to do a quick speedy hot topic. So we know y'all want us to talk about, as me and Chris and Carlos say, the Sawahitis and the Quavos. I love how they call them Quavo. The terrorist attack at the Capitol. Can y'all believe it was a black man in the NOI? Jesus. Aretha Franklin, Genius, the biopic. That Derek James motherfucker.
Jackson.
Oh, whatever. It don't matter.
Why is the last name spelled that way?
What? Why? It's very ethnic. Yes. So don't worry. Thursday, we're going to run through all the hot topics to give. What we're going to do, like fast takes. Literally going to be fast takes. And we're going to catch up on our Shout Out Friday stuff. We so grateful for y'all checking in on us. They was like, is y'all good? Is you really good? So we're going to go through, read all them emails. We know folks have emailed us, y'all. We taking this week to answer emails and all that good stuff. But we just had to come back to let you know we here. Let you know how our trip here was. Mabel back. We all back. And we are so excited to get the podcast back rolling again. Gonna close us out, back?
Yeah, to submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email, blacklovematters@gmail.com. And to leave a comment about anything we talked about, head on over to that website. We got that SoundCloud. We also got that voicemail, and that's at 508-784-1111. Once again, that's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. Remember,
love is ever evolving. Peace.